There's a couple of very different growth and income stocks on the radar this time around. Todd Bunton, our growth and income stock strategist, here to tell us more. First one's a financial company, Principal Financial Group.
Yeah, PFG is the ticker symbol. They're a company, they focus on small to mid-sized businesses, providing different kinds of financial services. You think of pensions, mutual funds like 401k type things, annuities. They also offer life insurance. But yeah, focused on the small to medium-sized businesses. They have assets under management of $466 billion. I didn't realize they were that big of a player.
Really?
But yeah, they recently delivered their fourth straight positive earnings surprise on October 24th. They saw double-digit growth in adjusted operating revenues, double-digit growth in adjusted operating earnings. They saw strong inflows. They also benefited from a rising stock market. So when you have that many assets under management and you have, a certain allocation in equities, you're going to benefit from a bull market. So they're seeing very solid earnings growth here. And analysts revised their estimates significantly higher for the company after the last beat, sent it to a Zacks rank of 2, which is a buy rating. And I brought with me the agreement and the magnitude of Zacks consensus estimates.
Yeah, I haven't heard you talk about that in a long time.
Yeah. So if you look, those are both moving in the right direction. Now, these are the two biggest factors in the Zacks rank. And you can see analysts unanimously raised their estimates for both 2013 and 14. And the magnitude of that raise was pretty significant. That's why it's a Zacks rank of 2, which is a buy rating. So good earnings momentum here. And if you look at consensus estimates, analysts expect about 31% earnings growth from this company this year and 10% growth next year. So good growth and also very good income. They pay a dividend that yields 2.2%. They've been aggressively raising that since 2011. So there's some good income to go along with the growth here. And all that at a pretty reasonable price. They trade about 1.5 times book value. So, there's a lot to like about this company.
All right, the next one is kind of a eclectic mix of different services. ABM Industries, they do facility solutions that include a whole mess of
whole bunch of things, yeah. And really about a little over half of their revenue comes from janitorial services. So that's the big driver there. But they also offer parking, security, HVAC, all types of stuff for businesses, for schools, for hospitals, government buildings. But they just delivered their fourth consecutive positive earnings surprise in early September, and they saw solid growth in organic revenue. Actually, in their janitorial services, like I said, is a little over half of their revenue. They saw the highest organic growth in that segment in over 5 years. So that's a good sign. And if you take a look, analysts revised their estimates significantly higher for the company after the last beat, sent it to a Zacks rank of 2. And based on consensus estimates, analysts expect about 6% earnings per share growth this year and 10% growth next year. So very solid, steady kind of business model. There's a little more stability here. It's not tied to the overall economy or stock market like Principal Financial Group would be. So that you got some stability there. And when we talk about stability, take a look at the dividend chart here. You can see since early last decade, they have consistently increased their dividend. It currently yields 2.2%. But they've paid a consecutive quarterly dividend for 190 quarters, so almost half a century of consistent, steady dividends, and you can see that's just moving higher each and every year. So very good income metrics here as well, and all that at a pretty reasonable price. They trade about 17 times forward earnings. If you take a look, the industry average is 24 times, so it is a significant discount to that. So there's a lot to like about this company as well.
All right, do you own either one?
I do not.
All right, check out other stock picks and stock picking strategies on our website, Zacks.com. If you haven't done so already, check back often because they change often. With Todd, I'm Terry Ruffalo.